listening to Opening the Harp Chakra, the podcast, bringing you beautiful, healing, magical harp music and talking to the artists that create it. I'm your host, Jay Michaels. Today's show musically is going to be a little different than some of the music you've been hearing on the podcast. Today's guest is just an amazing player. He's a Grammy Award-winning Venezuelan musician. He's a producer, an arranger, a composer, an instructor. Of course, he plays the harp and other instruments. For 30 years, he's been exploring traditional and fusion Venezuelan music. He's performed at the House of Blues. He's been on NPR. He's taught at Berkeley. He's taught workshops and master classes around the world and online. He's done over 100 recordings. His name is Eduardo Betancourt. Hi, Eduardo. Welcome.
Hello, Jay. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me to Harp Chakra. It's a big pleasure to be here talking with you about our lovely instrument that is the harp.
I think we all my guests have that in common. We all love the harp, and I'm so glad you could join us today. I wanted to ask you about your journey into the harp. How old were you when you started to play the harp, and why did you choose that instrument?
Yeah, well, almost was 30. I have 30 years playing my harp. When I start, I was 14 years old. And was because I practice a special sport in my country. The name is Toros Coleados. I don't know. The translation is like it's a sport. You can find Toros Coleados on YouTube. And this sport is hand to hand with the traditional music in my country. I never ever any time that when I played the sport, I saw many groups of the traditional Venezuelan music that where they play harp, cuatro, maracas, and bass, no, and when a singer. And in this moment, I felt like a passion about how to learn to play an instrument, an amazing instrument, how has many strings, no? And in this moment, decide to start to learn harp.
Did you take lessons? Were you self-taught? How did that all work for you?
Normally, in my country, we learn person to person with the teachers, but I take almost 2 years of the lesson with some teachers in Venezuela, Arturo Garcia, and another tips that I get of the another instructors. But normally you learn the traditional, the way to learn the traditional harp is watching videos, and well, in this moment no many videos, but listen cassettes, all that you can learn about the harp. Normally 90% is watching, looking another a master play.
Well, let's listen to some of your music. We have a piece, I believe it's called Buscando Onda. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Buscando Onda.
Excellent. Can you tell us about this tune?
Yeah, absolutely. Is Buscando Onda is my composition. The rhythm is created by a famous composer from Venezuela. The name is Aldemaro Romero, and he mixed the jazz with Venezuelan traditional music. That the traditional readings in my country is 3/4 or 6/8. No, we have 5/8 too. But in this case is almost a mix with 6/8. The name is Onda Nueva. Onda Nueva is the basic rhythm. And well, I record with an amazing musician and amazing friends and saxo soprano, bass, electric bass, drums, cuatro player. Well, is I think maracas I used to. It's my composition, and well, I played with using the EC Janera string made by Camac Harps. It's an special instrument designed for our friends Edmar Castañeda. the hands in hand with a factory Camac, and it's amazing sound, very adapt to the South American harpist. And well, enjoy the song.
That was very cool. A nice assortment of instruments, and what a sound! It's so different than, say, Celtic harp music or
Yeah,
New Age harp music or Renaissance harp music.
yeah, no, it's my pleasure, my pleasure.
Yeah. So, what are your musical influences? Who inspired you to?
Well, I came from the traditional music. From the name is música llanera, is a folk in my country of the plain, and is my principal influence. No, but I grow in this kind of style in my country. But I born in the capital, in the city, and I received many influence of the old music, rock music, jazz music, fusion music, and I think that this process, when I learned I keep learning, but when I learned from beginning my harp, I think that I receive all influence of the music of the world. No, I never felt in my country in the process when I play my harp, and never felt like a limit for this instrument. No, I know that the harp is diatonic, but never thought that one song be impossible to play with the harp. And I remember that all that sound can I hear around me, I try to play with my harp. no, was very funny. No? And I think that yes, the most influence is the world music, and is in a specific the harpist. Well, in my country, and a famous harpist of Venezuelan music, the Henry Rubio is one of the most important harpists in my country. That he is like as a guitar play, but with the harp. He don't use levers, but he can play wherever music that you can imagine in your brain. He can play with the harp. It's amazing. And of course, the new age. I anytimes I think that my very influence is to listen all kind of music for
Mhm.
me. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I watched some videos of you and lots of lever changes in there. Have you ever thought about playing, say, a pedal harp instead of doing the levers?
No, no, Jay, no, no,
Yeah.
never, never play.
Okay.
No, no. I
Yeah.
wish someday, but no, no, I don't play.
Yeah.
I think that is is a new challenge. Maybe 11 years ago, 10 years ago, that when I got my Camac harps, the use of the levers it was new for us. And the Venezuelan harp traditional don't use levers, and the levers is from normal Celtic harps that you say. And in my country, we use the fingers to put in the sharp tones in the bottom of the string. You press the string to make an accident, a music an accident, no?
Hmm.
And it's too funny what to use the when I use the levers, I try to. It's like when my first time when I received the harp in my hands was a challenge for me. But another thing, funny thing, is that the harp in my country, we use a mark of the colors in strings, but we use normally A and D is the mark, and the traditional of the. Oh, I think that the standard mark of the colors in the string is F in blue and C in red. And
Right.
when I was to play something, to my brain explode.
Hmm. Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's too complicated.
Sure.
But it was a great change, and the possibilities of the harp with lever is amazing. And yeah, I has been created by myself that the techniques, special techniques, special exercise that to how to improve my levers use.
I'd love to hear another tune. This one is called Aqua Song. Can you tell us about who plays on it and a little bit about the tune?
Yeah, well, Aquason is a Latin rhythms. Is I played and I record with a electric version of the Venezuelan of the electric Venezuelan harp made by Camac 2, and is made with carbon fiber. It's amazing. Have a very very big bass play, and I record a trio with Chippy Chacon on trumpet and flugelhorn, and on the percussion, Jonathan Gaviria. And well, it's my composition too. Aqua Son is the son, canción del agua en español.
Wow, that is excellent. Such nice interplay, that nice back and forth in this piece. Really, really, really nice.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Yeah. So we know you play the harps. What other instruments do you play?
Well, I learned to when I start from beginning. I start with maracas, with percussion. It's very popular in the groups of my country. And after take the cuatro, is similar than ukulele, but it's I think that is the son of the guitar,
Hmm.
Spanish guitar is four strings, and after the last one was the harp when I felt like completely sure to get the challenge for more strings.
Hmm.
I
Right.
got the harp, yeah,
You know,
and bass,
okay.
electric bass too, yeah.
Well, your harp playing is certainly very, very rhythmic, very percussive. Do you think starting on percussion and quattro influenced your style?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and I think that I have my another. I think that instinct of the percussion and the rhythm in my brain when I play the harp. I think that is thankful from the maracas. Maraca is a very an instrument, a percussion instrument is very curious, but sometimes when you see somebody that play maracas, you think that very oh no, it's too simple, it's easy. But when you start to learn real the technique of this instrument is very complicated, it's very complicated. And to keep the rhythm, to when you play and group on group to keep playing with a rhythm, with a time is very good. And I think that, of course, I think that fragments of these instruments language in the moment when I play harp. Absolutely.
Let's talk about teaching. You're teaching now online, I believe.
Yes, I have some students online. Not only harp. I teach to maracas and cuatro. And this moment more, but with on quarantine.
We'll include a link to your website in the
Oh,
show
thank
notes
you.
so that people can find you, and if they're interested in studying with you or just getting more of your music or experiencing more of what you do. Let's listen to, and I hope I'm saying this right, Tala Doble E. Is that-
Yeah, double E. Well, I composed this song when I one idea to invite my friend, an amazing Latin harpist, Edmar Castañeda. And my experience, I was in Venezuela in this moment. I record my part in Venezuela, and I'll send to New York to Edmar the record his part in his studio in New York, and after he sent me again to Venezuela and made a mix to this song. And well, I hope that you enjoy this song. Talla Doble E is Edmar Eduardo. This is the reason for the name.
We just heard Tala Doble E, and that is some serious harp technique from our guest today, Eduardo Betancourt. That's just amazing. Very nice. You had some harmonics in there and just different rhythms. Oh, it was very impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So what's ahead for you in the next few years? Have any plans, any projects you want to work on, things you'd like to accomplish?
I go to start to record my new album from here from home, and with a collaboration of the big friends around the world, Venezuelan people too and no Venezuelan people. Now I think that we are waiting for that reactivation of the musical life here, to keep working with my trio here in Boston. I played with two musicians more from Venezuela, and on bass, Ali Tovar, and on percussion, Alexis Soto. I try to keep my connection with the international festivals too. This year's almost I have a commitment in Ohio, in Oregon. I have in Miami too, but I hope to keep the commitments about depend of the condition of our lives now, no, the world situation. But yes, I think that for now is keep working, keep giving music around the world and teaching. And I hope my goal is that to give all my my knowledge about my traditional music to the people that want to receive it.
Well, I wish you much success in those endeavors, and I look forward to hearing more of your new music. Let's have one more song from you, one more tune. It's called the Camac
Yeah.
Dance. Yeah, can you
Yeah.
introduce this?
Okay. Well, Camac Dance is, I thought that in the moment when I record my album in Venezuela, I felt like the wish to record something different for a Venezuelan harp, no, and try to adapt the characteristic sounds of the traditional Venezuelan music, adapt to the dance music. I was invited in the 2016 to France, and I played next to a DJ. This song was very funny, but at the same time, I can play it with both harps, with electric and acoustic. No, it's part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Really is like to demonstrate both kind of sounds, of different sounds of this harp. But yes, this is Camac Dance, is my composition with the hand with Arturo Cabrera. I hope that you enjoy.
The Camac dance, Eduardo Betancourt. And boy, I did enjoy that very much. Thank you for sharing your wonderful music with us. EduardoBetancourt.com is your website where people can find you and find more of your music and your videos. And boy, this has been so much fun. What a different sound and what a different style of music. It's been so just enjoyable to listen to it.
Yes, well, I never felt a limit for the harp. I enjoy exploring the different sound with the Venezuelan harp or traditional harp from my country, and I think that is I feel good
Mm.
exploring
Yeah.
this. I think that we have many possibilities to play wherever we want and wherever we can imagine of the style. No.
It is good, and sincerely keep up the good work. Thank you so much for being on the
Yeah.
podcast.
No, it's my pleasure, Jay. Thank you, big up for all the people that listen you. Your amazing podcast, the Chakras Harp, is amazing. Thanks for inviting me. Has been my pleasure to be here. And well, I hope that we can meet as soon possible in person.
I would love that, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
If you have any questions or guest suggestions, please email me at openingtheharpchakra@yahoo.com. Also, links to PayPal and Venmo if you'd like to contribute to the production of this podcast. We thank you for that. Please subscribe, please share, please tell your friends. And if you're enjoying the podcast, please consider writing a review on Apple Podcasts. It would be great. In the coming weeks, more beautiful harp music from around the world. I'm Jay Michaels. Thank you. Peace. Namaste.